Good evening. It is Wednesday, November 12th. Here's your evening news rundown in under 5 minutes. All hell is breaking loose in Washington, D.C. If I could be a fly on the wall at the White House, I would love to be there. Let's talk about some of the quotes coming out of the released emails of Jeffrey Epstein, published by House Democrats. One email reads, "The dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Spent hours at my house with him, and he has never been mentioned." He spent hours at Epstein's house with a victim who I believe is Virginia Giuffre. I'm reading her autobiography, and there's a section when she mentions Donald Trump. Nothing bad, but it just seems so misplaced and not her language. That I even brought it up doing one of my book club readings about this book, saying that I'm not buying this. This sounds strange. Anyway, another email states, of course, he knew about the girls. He asked Ghislaine to stop. A third message says Donald asked Ghislaine to take care of the situation with the girls before it got out. Epstein wrote he's staying quiet because he knows what we all know, and silence is safer. Other released emails include Donald doesn't want the Florida problem resurfacing, especially not now. And I think he was running for his first term when this email went out. We both benefited from keeping mutual secrets in Palm Beach. Nothing good comes from digging this up. He liked to come by because no one asks questions here. He's pretending he barely knew me. We both know that's not true. Trump also met with Representative Lauren Boebert and others at the White House, and I think he wanted her to take her name off the signature list to release the Epstein files. That's my belief. But 3 Republicans have joined in on the fun now. So we have Warren Davidson, Eli Crane, and Don Bacon have now publicly joined the effort to release the full Epstein file, bringing that number to 221. Alolita Grajava was sworn in today, and the first thing she did was sign this petition. There's a waiting period before this vote happens, about 7 to 9 days, and then it goes over to the Senate. We need 67 is the magic number. That way Trump can't veto the release of these files. Trump erupted on Truth Social after a report. Let me ask one more question. How long did they have these emails? And why not release them before? I'm always curious at the timing of all of this. But in any regards, Trump erupted on Truth Social after reports that Supreme Court is preparing to strike down his sweeping tariff authority. In the post, he appeared to inadvertently admit the tariff revenue has already been used. It's gone. He spent it. This is raising alarms that the administration may have spent funds Congress never authorized. Now, Congress needs to authorize. They hold the purse strings. That way we don't have people who don't know what the hell they're doing spending our money. And it is our money. It is our tax money. It is money from our blood, sweat, and tears that has been spent. What's going to come of this? I have no idea. Will anything come of it? Again, I have no idea, but we can always hope that Congress does their job. The Miami Herald a Miami Herald investigation reveals Venezuelan detainees transferred to a high-security prison in El Salvador are describing conditions as hellish, including overcrowding, beatings, and food deprivation. The whole point of it is cruelty. I mean, if you look at Project 2025, if you look at Trump and his allies' allegiances to white nationalism, you know that they do not like black and brown people. And cruelty is meant to instill fear. It's meant to be that way. U.S. allies are pushing back against President Trump's ongoing naval and aerial strikes in the Caribbean. European and Latin American partners say the operations lack transparency. As reports say, dozens of people, I think it's in the 50s, have been murdered or killed. This is your evening news rundown. I'm Simply Sugar. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.